Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back, and right now I'm going to talk about how the American school system has kind of failed me and just my generation as a whole. So I'm going to get into this, and hopefully you guys like this little gameplay I got. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. It's one of my favorite games. But with that aside, let's get into this. Okay, guys, so my first reason on why just the school system is bad as a whole. First off, guys, it's outdated. Let's think about it. You walk in every day, you see the same people, same everything. For me, I have the same 4 classes every single day. I can understand why you would want this to happen, build a routine, and just build that work ethic coming into class, which I don't mind about school. I think building a work ethic is very, very important. I just think they could be doing it so much better these days with the amount of technology and just the advancements in just society as a whole. I think we can really do a better job with keeping our students engaged and not slacking off like I do in the middle of the class. I mean, I really can't tell you how much I find myself just, popping one AirPod in my ear and just listening to music and basically borderline falling asleep. And yeah, so for my second reason, this is what I'm really passionate about. This one is about saying that college is your only option. So guys, think of it. School is like a job. It's very job-like. You wake up really, really early, which is I can't stand. For me as a young man and doing sports and having extracurricular things to do, which I like for myself. I don't really do it for my school. I do it for my friends, and I do it for my coaches just because I really like those guys. And right now, I can't stand it. I feel like I'm sleep deprived, especially in class, because I can't even pay attention. And what they teach me in class, I feel like I'll just never use. Like going to a 9 to 5 job, you're waking up pretty early. You wake up probably later to a 9 to 5 than you would for school, which is actually ridiculous. And as a high schooler, I should be getting the best sleep of my life, preparing for what I'm about to do in my adulthood. So why do I think that, why do they think that college is the only option? Nowadays, guys, there's so many opportunities for people my age to just take on. And I have a friend who does a lot of cryptocurrencies and stocks, and he's making a good amount of money already without even being a summer thing. He's just doing it throughout the year. He's making some good money. And I have other friends that are just making YouTube videos, and they're already monetized. They're doing pretty good. So again, that was just another reason why I just wanted to break away from that system. Working a 9 to 5 job isn't always a bad thing, but I think there's a lot more opportunity these days now. And same thing, they really want you to go to college. In my school, they have a lot of license plates in the hallways that say your last name on them and where you're going. So I would be walking by and see my friend who's a senior. He would be going to I live in New Jersey, so it would be in Rutgers. And they just really try to persuade us to take that next step in the education system, which again is good if you're going for a field that produces a lot of money. But I have a cousin who just went for wildlife protection, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I really have no idea how you make money in that. Best of luck to her, but really, I think I could be spending my time way more wisely. And to elaborate on just dumb classes, I don't see the point of most of these. They kind of have a meme going around saying oh yeah, I know I may know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, but do I know how to finance and invest in stocks and play with that? We don't know this. Most of us don't know this unless you have some teacher that is really, really special that can actually convey that in a classroom. But really, the education system doesn't really allow that because it's not flexible. For me, I take a business class. I really like business. I think it's a really cool thing, especially marketing. I'm really into that stuff. But really, what happened is she gives out these crazy long just packets on packets on packets, and it really like got to me. Like they promote these the business school. It's like a separate thing in my school, so I would join the business. I would join the business wing. So I'm in the business wing, and I was like, wow, this is gonna be such a cool thing. We're gonna have so many awesome things to do. I'm a freshman right now, so I still have a long way to go. But as of right now, it's just not really living up to the hype. Just packets on packets, when really we could be like simulating an actual business situation, which is so much more helpful for us. And to put yourself in a real life situation is so important, because I think that's what school should be doing. And it's preparing us for the future. That's like you're sitting behind a desk, just working a desk job, and slaving away, drinking coffee in the morning and not getting enough sleep, like we already are doing. It's just a really bad system in my opinion. And number two, my bad, not number two, but it's around 3 or 4ish. I'm not really sure where I'm at right now. I'm kind of lost. But so right here, for my next thing on my list, I got lack of engagement with students. So what I think about this, it's like, besides this, a few teachers that I've encountered, like I have one really, really good teacher this year, Mr. Tuleski, my boy. Shout out to you. And he's just a really cool dude. Like he's like a model teacher that I would like in today's day and age. Like he can talk, like we can talk about like social issues and things that we don't like not other teachers would do that. It'd be like totally like playing it safe and stuff like that. But for me, I really like to be outspoken. I mean, that's another reason why I'm doing YouTube, just to spread my word, and hopefully I can make a good impact. But that class really allows me to do that and to express myself. When other classes, I'm just looking at a computer, or cramping up my hand and maybe getting carpal tunnel in the future with a freaking packet or some sort of worksheet, which is just not, it's really not fun. Like again, what I said with the technology, like we could be doing so much cooler stuff. Like I'm not sure if no one has developed anything crazy for education yet, but I think it needs to happen, and I think it needs to happen really soon. And that is just another reason why school is just it's like a slave. It's like a slave. I'm like a slave pretty much. It's just crazy. And I really wish I could be experiencing so much new things with my peers, who I really like, by the way. My class is awesome. 2024, let's go guys. And the last thing I have is, like I said back again, with my cryptocurrency talk with my friend, they don't teach any new ways to make money. So again, the 9 to 5, the slave, the model student that students want you to be, that teachers want you to be, it's just not who I am. Like guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think school is that important. Like that's just my stance on it. I think you could just spend your time so much more wisely, making more money, earlier, and putting yourself in a better financial situation than just being in debt after college and not really having a future. But again, there's always exceptions to that. Take everything with a grain of salt that I say, but I really do think you could be making so much more money out of school, just not doing this, the dumb packets, especially with science. Science is a really, science is a good class if you're in the field of psychology and all that stuff, because people need that more than ever these days. And I just think it's really, really important for the youth now, to just get their feelings out. Again, another reason why I want to do YouTube is just, get all my feelings out onto this website, so people just know how I think and how I want to express myself in real life, even if I can't do that there, which I like to do most of the time. So yeah, guys, this is it for my video. Just some reasons why I don't think the school system is good right now. Coming from a freshman, I may not be the most seasoned when it comes to this stuff, but I have been in the school system for, I guess, 9 years, excluding preschool. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much. Any likes or comments will be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm out of here, guys. See ya.